Hey guys, how are you today? I hope you are having a blessed day today. Now, currently I'm taking a course on Coursera. It's a free online platform. It's like a university and you can apply for free courses. And the course that I'm currently taking is called the Science of Wellbeing. And I'm learning a ton of interesting stuff and I would like to share that with you today in this video, okay? So to start off, I used to be someone who thought that status and money and girls and a cool lifestyle would be the things that would make me happy, okay? I had this dream, this illusion, this assumption that all these things would make me a happy person. Now it turns out that we as humans are incredibly bad at predicting what actually makes us happy, okay? The Science of Wellbeing is a course that talks about all the science and all the research that has been done on happiness and well-being, and it states the things that people think will make them happy, and it also does research about the things that make people actually happy, all right? And so a few of the things that I'm learning as I'm taking this course is that status and money and girls and, you know, external validation are fleeting forms of happiness. They're not actually fulfilling qualities. They're not actually making you feel whole, fulfilled. At least that's not what they do for me, all right? It was exciting to kind of like go on the journey to achieve these things, to chase these things, right? The journey was cool. The journey to get there was actually way more fulfilling than actually reaching that point, right? Because in order for you to make money, in order for you to get girls, in order for you to create an exciting lifestyle, you need to upgrade yourself, okay? I had to upgrade myself from being a kind of like maybe boring, shy person who was afraid to talk to women and who didn't know how to make money, to someone who made a living online, traveling full time and talking to a lot of attractive people in the streets and at parties. And you know, the journey it took me to get there was way more exciting than the actual results I got from that, all right? And so in the Science of Wellbeing, the studies show that this is being confirmed, okay? People, when you think about what will make you happy, it's probably one of these things: status, money, success with women, success just dating in general, right? But once you actually get these things, you will quickly come to realize that these don't really make you happy at all, okay? So what can you do instead? What are things that actually are proven to increase your well-being, to increase your happiness, right? These are, for example, gratitude, okay? Keeping a gratitude journal, doing random acts of kindness, physical exercise, moving towards a goal, discipline. All these things, they actually contribute way more to our happiness than all the superficial things that society kind of tells us will make us happy. Why? Because these things cause us to consume more, okay? Buying stuff keeps the economy rolling. Being disciplined, saying no to things, okay? Saying no to distractions, you know, the dopamine detox that I'm doing. I removed social media. I talk about this a lot on this channel because it's truly changing my life, guys, right? But society wants us to consume, wants us to think that these things will make us happy when in fact they do not, okay? And so the Science of Wellbeing, the studies show that doing acts of kindness, random acts of kindness, for example, or meditating daily, doing physical exercise, these are the things that actually increase people's happiness. And I have been experimenting with these things for myself in the past few weeks, okay? I do daily exercise, daily meditation. I try to do random acts of kindness for strangers. You know, one thing that I really love to do, and it's just such a cool idea, is just to go to a random coffee shop, okay? You pay for your drink, and then you tell them, hey, I want to buy an extra coffee for the next person that comes behind me, okay? So you pay in advance for a coffee for a stranger that will come to the bar, and then they tell him, hey, here's a free coffee. The person before you just paid for that. I think it's one of the most coolest ideas ever, and I very much enjoy doing this. It just gives me a sense of, I don't know, I love the feeling that it gives me to know that somebody is actually genuinely going to be excited about receiving a free coffee at a coffee place, right? This is a small thing you can do. You can help someone in the streets carrying their luggage or their groceries. There is so many different things you can do that will increase your level of happiness way more than chasing the next expensive car or, you know, the next iPhone model. These things, yes, they may give you like a quick boost in happiness very temporarily, but you get so used to it very quickly. It's called hedonic adaptation, right? We tend to overestimate the pleasure we will receive from buying the new phone, from eating the junk food, from drinking the alcohol, whatever it may be, and the pleasure we feel quickly declines, and we need more and more and more in order for us to reach the same levels, and it quickly deteriorates. Okay, so the hedonic adaptation is very clearly visible in the research, and ways to extend the hedonic adaptation. For example, what I love to do recently when I eat food is I try savoring it. Okay, savoring is a way for you to extend the hedonic adaptation, for you to extend the pleasure you actually receive from eating food in general. Okay, eating food is a very pleasurable activity. It feels good, it tastes good, and it makes us feel good. A lot of people, myself included, use food to comfort ourselves, or, you know, when we feel bad, we eat something and we want to make us feel better through doing that. I used to do that a lot in my life. Okay, I abused food even. Like I spent a lot of time struggling with eating disorders in my life, and so food had become some kind of vice for me, and I abused food to manipulate my emotional state, right? But the hedonic adaptation causes me to want to eat more and more and more in order for me to keep changing my state, right? So what I do now instead is I sit down with my plate of food and I savor it. I take the time to eat it. I look at it. I smell. I'm mindfully eating. And the pleasure I get from doing that is so much larger than just gorging on the food and eating it quickly, okay? So one of the things you can do today to increase your level of well-being is, instead of eating fast without paying attention to what you're eating, to slow down and to actually savor your food. Take time to savor it, okay? And you can do it with anything. If you go for a walk, savor the walk. If you're out with a friend, savor that interaction, okay? Pay attention to what you're talking about, the sensations you feel in your body. Be mindful in that activity, and you will feel so much more pleasure from that activity instead of going about it mindlessly, okay? Because then it passes without you actually paying attention to it, and then it's over before you know it. So you didn't really have the benefits of engaging in that activity. So thwarting hedonic adaptation is a way for you to increase your well-being by doing the activities that you're actually already doing, okay? It drastically improves your well-being. It's something that I've been experimenting with, and I feel so much better engaging in the things that I do on a daily basis anyway, by just paying a little bit more attention, by being a little bit more mindful about it, okay? So another thing that the course talks about, and that I've been doing for a while now, is gratitude journaling, right? And it's proven to be very, very effective, okay? Everybody talks about it, I know, gratitude journaling, this, that, but it truly does work, all right? Because it puts you into a totally different mindset. It focuses your attention on the things that are good in your life. A very interesting study that they did on this topic was to ask people to rate their level of happiness without asking them any questions, okay? Then there was another group where they asked them to rate their happiness after they asked them to describe their current dating life. And then they rated another group of people where they asked to state a few things they're grateful for, and after that, rating their happiness, okay? And so the people who were the control group, the people who were not asked any questions, they rated their happiness maybe around a 7 or an 8, okay? The people they asked about their happiness after answering the question about their dating lives, most people are not happy with their dating lives, they rated their level of happiness 6 and below that, okay? And then the people who were asked to come up with things they were grateful for and then rated their levels of happiness, they were around 8 to 9, okay? So it makes a huge difference in your subjective experience. If you focus on how shitty your dating life is, then you feel less happy than if you would focus on the things that are actually good in your life, right? So another thing you can do today to increase your level of well-being is paying attention to what you have, the things that you're grateful for. And I love to start my day with 3 things that I'm currently grateful for. And today I wrote in my journal, I am exceptionally grateful for all the people that showed up at the live stream yesterday, because I had such a great time. It was wonderful to see everyone there and to engage with all of you. I had a fantastic time, and I feel incredibly grateful because of that. And I carried that with me through the day. The next day, today, I felt very good about that, right? Because I savored it, I thought about it, I remembered it, and talking about it makes me happy again, right? So this is a simple way for you to actually improve your overall level of happiness, your overall level of well-being, all right? So to quickly recap this video, a few things that you can do today to increase your level of well-being are random acts of kindness, say hello to a stranger, smile, ask the cashier how her day is going, or, you know, do whatever you feel like doing as long as it's nice and it's for someone else, all right? I can assure you that you will feel better about yourself. This has happened to me, and I'm sure it will happen to you. Okay? Second thing, savoring. Anything you do today or tomorrow or any time, try to pay a little bit more attention to what it actually feels like. What are the sensations? What are the feelings in your body? Is it pleasant? How can you tap more into the joy that you're experiencing while engaging in that behavior or that experience? Okay? Pay attention, savor it, draw it out. It will thwart the hedonic adaptation and will actually increase the overall experience. It will be a nicer experience if you do that, okay? And then the third thing, gratitude. Commit to a daily practice of gratitude. 1 line a day, 3 lines a day, before you go to bed, when you wake up, it doesn't really matter. Even just during the day, random moments, tap into that gratitude feeling, that grateful feeling. I give thanks for today's beautiful weather. I feel grateful that I have such beautiful friends in my life. I feel happy and thankful that I'm able to do what I want to do with my life. Those are things that you can really tap into, and they will definitely have a positive impact on your well-being. Okay, that is all I have for you today, guys. I hope you loved the information that I presented you here with. I am very excited about this course, so if you're interested, go check it out. The Science of Wellbeing on Coursera. It's a free course. You can just enroll it for free, and I'm learning a lot of things from that course, so I highly recommend you check it out yourself if you're interested in the topic. Okay, that was it, guys. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.